I have been challenged to create 50 tags using vintage supplies I was sent by lovely Sharika from Postal Love on Instagram. Welcome, this is Barbara from Vienna, Austria, and this is your channel for vintage inspired art and journaling. Sharika has two Instagram accounts. One is for showing her beautiful journal pages, and one she just created separately a short while ago, which is for her sales, for her vintage item sales. She is in Brussels, and I will put both of her Instagram handles in the description box for you, so please go check out her accounts. I have bought so many beautiful things from her in the past. So this is the second time I've been challenged by Sharika. Maybe you saw the first video 4 months ago when she sent me the most beautiful vintage supplies and challenged me to create a journal only using her supplies. It was a huge challenge for me, but I did really like the outcome, and I will link that video for you below in case you want to see how I managed doing that. So this time Sharika challenged me to create 50 tags using the item she sent me in this box. And these are the rules that she gave me for the challenge. So I have to use a little bit of everything that's in here. I can use my tools and fabric and paint if I want to. I cannot use any of my own paper goodies. This is really difficult. And I have 30 days to complete the challenge. So I admit I've had this box on my desk for a couple of weeks now because I was procrastinating. Because to be honest, I have no idea how to do this. And I just texted with Sharika prior to this video, and she did her best to encourage me to just go for it. So let's see what I can come up with. I'm sure I'm not going to have enough time to show you how I'm going to create all the 50 tags. I don't want to bore you to death, but I at least want to start, and so that you can see my process of selecting things or struggling with things. And then maybe at the end I can show you the final outcome if I even manage to do 50 tags. It seems like such an incredibly high number for me. So let me just show you the goodies. So this is the beautiful letter that Sharika sent me. Then these two boxes, Sharika knows that I collect Egyptian boxes because my hubby is Egyptian and he can never find any there. I think he just doesn't know where to go. I'm sure they have a lot of beautiful boxes there. Anyway, I have Sharika to send them to me. So this one she gifted to me actually. It is a bit beat up already, but it still has a lot of charm. So this is one, and this is one that I actually bought from her. It's nice and large. It's really beautiful. And this is the inside. And Sharika actually also included this beautiful number of vintage stamps. She's so sweet because she saw that I kept mentioning in my videos how much I love numbers and stamps and everything. And so she's just sent me these as a gift. I have not tried them out, so maybe we'll try them out together on some of these tags that we'll be making, I guess. Then there's a whole bunch of like vintage cards, postcards. See, like this one is so gorgeous. I think this is my favorite one. So I don't know how am I gonna make a tag out of this? I don't want to do anything with it. I just want to hoard it. So we'll see. Whew. So I am currently a bit overwhelmed. I have no idea how to start or where to start. Let's just try to dive in and do this. In order for me to do a challenge like this, I have to have some sort of organization, otherwise I'm really overwhelmed. So what I did now is I put all the smaller bits into this wooden box, and then I have like the medium-sized ones. These are all the cards and bookmarks and stuff. And here I have some like book pages, things like that. So this is going to help me hopefully to see everything better and to know what I have to work with. But how lucky am I to get all this beautiful stuff to work with? I mean, alone, all these little bits are just a treasure. So thank you so much, Sharika, for sending me all this beautiful stuff and for challenging me to do this. You know that I love a challenge like this, even though maybe at the beginning I am overwhelmed, but in the end, I really love doing these things. So let's do this. I think I will start off with the playing card and with this little cardboard piece here. And I'll just try to work on them simultaneously. I will just start off by putting down some background papers, I guess. I will be using my tearing ruler, and by the way, I have been informed that this tearing ruler seems to be, or doesn't seem to be available actually anywhere at the moment. I looked myself, I couldn't find it available anywhere. So the link that I usually put in is not very helpful at the moment. I don't know why that is. So I did find I did find two alternatives for clear tearing rulers, which actually might be better than this because, as I've mentioned before, what I struggle with in this one is that you can't see through and I never know if I'm straight. So a see-through one actually would not be a bad idea anyway. So I will link those two for you below, and hopefully if you're still looking for one, you can get one from there. I almost feel bad for using this beautiful vintage paper directly. I mean, I know I do it with my own papers too, but I don't have a lot of this, so I'm like kind of reluctant to use what I have. I think I need to zoom you down a little bit. If you enjoy this sort of collaging, then maybe, oh, this is very see-through. I don't like that on the gray. If you've missed my video with the mini collages or mini masterboards, then I will link that for you again below. I do this sort of stuff there as well. $50 tags seems like a really huge number, doesn't it? Thankfully, Sharika didn't say how large they have to be, so some of these tags might be really, really small. But I think that will be okay. Okay, so we covered the first surface. That's a good start. Let's do that with this one as well. Now this one, maybe it's cool to see the playing card through, huh? So maybe I'll just cover the whole playing card with this. That looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna cut around this. I have no idea how long this is gonna take me to actually make 50. But yeah, as I said, I'm not gonna be making all 50 on camera. I think we'd be here for days. I like that one. I could call that one done. No, I won't. So let me just cut around this. I'm kind of reluctant to throw any kind of little scrap away because I don't know if I'll still need it. All right, so what shape do we want to give this? I think this one I just want to round corners. Then I'm going to already round the edges. What am I saying? I'm going to, what is this called? I'm losing it. Oh wow, I'm distressing the edges. That's what I'm doing. Just because it kind of helps me to picture the tag. What the potential that it has. I'm just stalling because I don't know what to put on it yet. So I have these two backgrounds. So now what do we do? What I'm kind of missing in this, or I think I'm missing, is a lot of focal points. So, I mean, we have these, but they are on a pretty thick cardboard. Oh, and it's not even cardboard, it's like wood chips or something. I mean, I could still put it on there, obviously. Whole bunch of tickets, of course. I mean, there's some beautiful stamps here. Look at these. Wow, they are gorgeous. So these are really nice focal points, actually. But they're a bit big for this one, I think. This is a really nice one too. Again, too big for now. These are beautiful. Maybe use 2 of those. These. Also gorgeous. Maybe I'll just use these for here. And then what else do I put on it? Do I put some of these numbers? Oh, where are they? Like these. No, it's too big unless I cut them apart. I really don't know what I'm doing. Let me tear these. The 6 could be a 9, right? I prefer odd numbers. Something like that. And I'm not allowed to add any sentiments either, which I would do. There's some really nice stamps here. I like that. I think that's what I'll go with. I don't think I have time to really overthink every tag. So I am just gonna go for it. Tag number 1, done. Let's put this one aside. What do we do with this one? To start out with, I think it needs one of these hole reinforcements. So let's see how well they ink up. Taking my vintage photo. Yep, that works pretty well. Perfect. So let's make a hole. Let's glue this on. Very nice. I do like that. I should put one on the back, shouldn't I? let's use him as a focal point. This guy could be very modern again in these times where beards are so in again. Okay, what else do we put underneath him? There's this nice stamp. Maybe I'll just leave this sticking out here. Who says that you can't do that? Oh, there's another one. Which one do we choose? No, I kind of like him. I'm very ignorant because I don't know who he is, and I should have read it before I tore it apart. My bad. But then again, I think it was French, so I wouldn't have understood it anyway. There. Tag number 2. Maybe we should just go around. So that's the back and that's the front. Tag number 2. Yay, we have 2 tags. I'm so happy. What else can we do? So there's this one. This is a bit too modern to be vintage. I mean, I'm guessing it is vintage anyway, but it's too modern for my vintage. So I'm just going to use this as it is as a tag. How about we use one of these? Maybe we let some of these colors peek through and then kind of bring them out by using some more of those colors. Maybe there's some orange tickets. Or maybe this. Oh, this is good enough. That's orange enough. Okay, so I don't want all 4. I use 2. No, I'm not happy with that. What is this? What is this? No, 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 this is not good. There's this purple paper. Maybe if I just tear some off. We could have a little tuck spot here, right? And then stick something in here. That could also be a ticket, right? Let's just do that. Yeah, that gets rid of the orange. I don't think I was able to work with that orange. So what do we stick in here? Should we just stick some stamps in there? Or another ticket? Is that kind of boring? We could stick one of these wooden things in here. Oh, that's a cute one. Love that. I think I got them all. So how about either this one kind of works with the colors, or the butterflies, or we use the butterflies in something where we can actually see the whole thing. But that is kind of cute. Or this, I do kind of like this as well. And maybe I won't even ink that one up. Does it need a hole or anything? No, I think it can go just like that. And the back is fine. Whoops, I wasn't in frame, sorry. So the back is fine, and I will just leave it like this. So that is tag number 3. Base number 4 will be this one. This is the little booklet thingy, which I will cut apart. Maybe I'll just make the whole background tickets for this one. Since I seem to have a lot of these. I sorted out some of the neutral looking tickets, which I think will be great for backgrounds. So let's start with that. Do you think if you would receive such a box, you would enjoy this challenge, or would you be overwhelmed? Like I felt. I don't know if it's just me that has this feeling. I mean, of course, it's not only overwhelm, it's a mixture of overwhelm and excitement and being grateful, very, very grateful. And fun, not to forget the fun, of course, because I am having a lot of fun with this. It's kind of just like playing with a puzzle. So you have your background and you try to fill it up with some fun pieces. I just have this part here. What do I do with this? I just have this tiny piece here left. I'm contemplating whether I should just cut it here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just do this with my scissors because I think if I would use my paper trimmer, I'm going to mess this up. That looks pretty cool, I think. Do we round the edges? I don't know, but I do have another kind of ticket hole punch, which is really cool. It's this one. And I got this one a long time ago from AliExpress. If they still have it, I will link it for you because I think it's made like for ID cards. But look how cool that hole is. And I think I want to round the edges just so in case you didn't know, like I didn't know before, there are corner rounders with different sizes of rounded corners. So for example, now you see these are small corners, and if we compare this to our first tag where you see the big corner, so there is a difference. So you have to check if you buy a corner rounder that you see if it says large, medium or small. So that this one is small, the other one was large. I've never tried a medium. I don't really think it's necessary to have anything in between, to be honest. Now, of course, this one doesn't have a focal point. Let's see if we can find one. I'm loving the colors on this one. We could try some of these cool number stamps and see what they would look like. Oh, I think this says a half. How cool. Let's just try it out. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Look at this. What a great quality. Are there any more fractions? I hated fractions in school, but if I don't have to calculate with them, I'm good to go. Okay, that was the only one. So let's just try some of these others. This looks like a 5. It's on there crooked, so you have to be careful how you stamp it. Okay, I didn't stamp that bottom part for some reason, but it's still fun. Whoops, what is this? A 7. Let's put one down here. Yeah, wow, these are fantastic. Really, really good quality. Thank you, Sharika. Whoops, loving these. I will definitely be using those a lot. But I still don't know what to put as a focal point. There is this very colorful and shiny bird. I don't know, does he work? I mean, he could, right? Just don't like that he's so shiny. He wouldn't be shiny, but he's got some tape on him. And I'm sure if I take it off, it's gonna tear. Yeah, it's taking the picture with it. So I can't even sand it down because it is tape. So I would just have to live with the fact that it's shiny. Does that really bother me? It really does. No, not for this one. We have this little bird friend, but it's a weird shape and I don't really want to cut him. Maybe that's what I need to do, because I don't like this shape on this shaped tag. I'm just gonna risk it and cut him and take his whole white edge off. My dad used to collect stamps, and I helped him take the stamps off the envelopes in the winter. That was always our activity we did together on cold afternoons sometimes, and I really enjoyed it, looking at all the different stamps and the calmness of it. I don't think he would have approved that I cut a stamp up like that. I really don't think so. I'm sorry, Dad. Is this enough for a focal point? I don't know what to do with this. I don't have that much time to spend on this, so I need to make a decision. Should we just do this? It's weird. I don't know what to tell you. It's weird somehow. Because, why is it weird? Because it's not big enough in my eyes and I don't know where to place it. And I'm just going to place it right here. Call it done. Okay. That's our finished tag. So that's how many? 4. 4 out of 50. Okay, next let's do one of these repair tags that I definitely do not want to cover completely because they are just beautiful. So maybe we'll use a scrap of this onion type skin paper because we can see through that. Yes, that works beautifully. I remember these are German, and Sharika had given me one of these or a couple of these actually, for the journal I was making with her things as well. These are really cool. This is again one I don't think needs inking for some reason, but I would call this one done as well. So we have 5. Yay! I think that's all we have time for in this first episode. Let me know if you want me to continue doing a few more, maybe online in another part. Maybe I can go out of my comfort zone a bit more and go more into mixed media just to switch it up a bit. Thank you as always for hanging out with me, and hope to see you back here next time. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, if you had fun. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah.